Okay, students, so read the 7 sum and I will draw the figure for that. Let's see. There is a transmission tower fixed on a top of a building. Okay, so let me take this as a building. Students, this is just for understanding, I'm drawing this. Okay, and on top we have a transmission tower. Okay, yes. So normally you can draw only a triangle, but I'm just showing it this way so that we understand the concept, nothing else. Okay, this is a ground level. Students, I want you to read the sum now. Understand the concept now. Okay, so they have given there is a transmission tower fixed at a top of 20-meter high building. So this is A, B, C. It has, this is 90-degree. This is tower and this is building. So building is 20-meter high. So as we write down, let AB be the tower and BC be the building. Okay. Now what they have given is the angle of elevation of bottom and top of the tower. Now means what? Okay, now just let me first draw the figure very properly, students, so that you will come to know. Okay, now this is the top of the tower, you can see, and this is the bottom of the tower. Okay, so point D is the point of observation. Okay, yes, so the sum is somewhat like this. And since it is angle of observing, so what I'll do is, just for understanding, I'll draw this dotted. Actually, there is nothing over here. This is just a vision. Okay, so if you don't want to make it dotted, it is entirely up to you. Okay, fine. So this is a perfect figure. And they have given the angle is 45 and 60 students. So obviously, just by looking, we know that this is the bigger angle. This has to be 60-degree. And this smaller angle has to be 45-degree. Okay, and the question is, you have to find the height of the tower. So I'm writing X over here, height of the tower. Okay, so we have done the diagram. So let us see again, students, as I told, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make two triangles, the same what we did yesterday. Okay, so that we can do the calculations very properly. And what I'm doing is I'm drawing the triangle in an approximate shape of what is given in the figure. Okay, now see the main figure, students. This is triangle BCD, the smaller right angle triangle with angle 45-degree. This is triangle ACD, 90-degree. Okay, now this is 20. Okay, BC is 20. AC is this total. So this is going to be X plus 20. So I will write over here X plus 20. Okay, so these are the two right angle triangles. So those two triangles I made over here. Now what? I have to find the height of the building, means I have to find the value of X. Okay, so students, this is what I was talking about, that whenever there are two triangles, okay, apart from the main figure, draw the two triangles separately. Now I'm going to do the calculations on this only. The main figure is, I'm not seeing the main figure. Okay. From the main figure, I just took down the two triangles, what I want to see. In triangle BCD, 1045 is opposite upon CD. This is 1, 20, CD equals to 20 meters. Now let us take the other triangle. In triangle ACD, okay, this angle is 60 degree they have given. Okay, and no need to mark 90 degree here. Okay, tan 60 is opposite upon base. Tan 60 is root 3. AC is x plus 20. And students, see this. We have the value of DC as 20. This value I'm substituting here. Okay, so this is the benefit what you will get when you do the calculations side by side. Okay, so I got this value. Let me take slightly on this side so that I can fit the calculations. Okay, fine. Now, sum is done. We have to find what? Height of the tower. That is x. Now, I'll put a star here. Okay, and see the calculations what I'm doing. First, I'll shift 20. So it will become 20 root 3 equal to x plus 20. I have to find the value of x. So it will be 20 root 3 minus 20 equal to x. I will take 20 common. Root 3 minus 1 in bracket equal to x. So the final answer is the height of the tower is 20 bracket root 3 minus 1 meter. Now, students, suppose, okay, they give you the value of root 3. Okay, they give you the value of root 3. So we will take a step ahead. So we'll multiply by 20 and bracket is 1.73 minus 1. That is 0.73. So answer is 14.6 meters. Students, I want you to go through this sum very properly. Any doubt you have, let me know. Okay, first read the sum. See how we got the figure. How we got the figure, you see that, then I'll take the sum down for calculations. Go through very properly. Any doubt, let me know. Okay, your diagram is going to be the main thing, students. If your diagram is wrong, no marks after that. Okay, so that is the first thing your teacher is going to check, that whether you've done the diagram correct. If yes, then she's going to check further. Okay, so from here, if you see the two right angle triangles which are required for the calculations, those two triangles we took here. Okay, we did the calculation simultaneously. So if there is any value from one side to be substituted on the other side, we can do that, and that is what we did. We substituted the value of CD on the right hand side. Okay, and then the last step, we got the value of x. Okay, and if the value of root 3 is given, we will substitute the value. If no, then 20 bracket root 3 minus 1 is the last step. Okay, students, I want you to read the 8th sum now. Read the eighth sum. There is a statue on a pedestal. Okay, pedestal is nothing but okay, like this. This is a pedestal. On this, there is a statue. So, if on a pedestal there is a statue, students, can I take the same diagram what is given on top? Can I take the same diagram, students? Instead of building in a tower, okay, it is a pedestal and a statue. Now see what I've done. I've copied the same figure here. Obviously, the values are going to change. So what I'll do is, first let me remove all the values from here. Okay, okay. The angles are also same. You can see that 45 degree and 60 degree. Okay, no change in calculation over there also. Only the thing is, the statue is 1.6 meter. Now see this. This is the change. जो statue दिया है, वो ऊपर का value है, and you have to find the height of the pedestal. In the previous sum, this was given as 20, and we found this. यहाँ पे उल्टा दिया है. बस. Rest, the sum is the same. Read the question. Understand the diagram. Till the time, I'll write down the theory part. Okay. Now, again the same thing. We want two triangles. So those two triangles, first I will draw the figure, then I will put the values. Okay. So the first triangle being small. This is the first triangle. Okay. Just a minute. Yes. The other triangle is big. Okay. Now, let us put the values. Okay, let me take the screen up. Okay, fine. Now, what are the values given? The first, you can take any triangle anywhere, students. This is B, C, D. This is 45 degree. Here we don't know this. This is ACD. This is 90. This is 60. AC, this total is 1.6 plus X. Okay, 1.6 plus X. So now what we did, we took the triangles what we want. Now we don't want the main figure. Okay, main figure ko jaane do abhi. Now we'll do the calculations and we'll find the value of X. Bus, the sum is done. Only you have to be very careful with the calculation. In triangle BCD, tan 45, BC upon CD, tan 45 is 1. This is X upon CD. If I cross multiply, I'll get CD equal to X. Okay. If you remember in the previous sum, instead of X, it was 20. So I got CD equal to 20, and that 20 we substituted here. Here also we are going to do the same thing, but it is not 20, it is X. Bus. Here, in triangle ACD, tan 60 is AC upon CD, root 3. AC is 1.6 plus X. And again here, see students, the value of CD, I'm going to substitute here. Okay, so the value of CD is X. If you see, similar part we got over here. Now, what is X? X is nothing but what height of the pedestal. Bus. So our final step is going to do some shifting part, okay, and finding the value of X. But we have to be careful here. Again, I'm going to put stars over here because here you will be requiring some rationalization. See this. I'm shifting x. So what I'll get is root 3x minus x equal to 1.6. X common, root 3 minus 1 equal to 1.6. So x equals to 1.6 upon root 3 minus 1. सम हो गया, but as we know ये rationalize नहीं है, so we have to rationalize. We are multiplying by root 3 plus 1, root 3 plus 1. Okay, so what I get is 1.6 root 3 plus 1. Now, students, what I'm doing is, now since we are in 10th standard, we don't need to show the calculation. What is a plus b, a minus b? A square minus b square. So that is 3 minus 1. That is 2. Okay, so if you want, you can write down 3 minus 1, but no need to write down this step. 1.6 upon 2. So my final answer is 0.8 root 3 plus 1. Okay, and if they have given the value of root 3, we'll substitute or we'll do both the steps. So no problem. The final answer, just a minute. The height of the pedestal equal to 0.8 root 3 plus 1 meter. Okay, now let us substitute the value. So either they will give you 1.73 or 1.732. Okay, whatever. But this is the sum into 2.73. So that is 0.8 into 2.73. Okay, 0.8 into 2.73. That is 2.184 meters. Okay, students, the sum is the same. I just want you to understand this part. Students, just go through this part. If you've understood this, then I'll do the next one. Go through this. Rest, the sum is the same. Okay, so that was the same sum, two sums of the same kind, back to back. Read the next sum, students. Okay, so here we have two things. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower. So we have a tower and building. So let me draw it this way. Okay, this is a tower. Okay, and the building. Now, I'll explain you the sum also, students, why I'm taking tower as small, sorry, tower in big in height and the building small in height. Okay, and I'll tell you that also, if in exam, if you take the reverse way, wrong jayega ki correct jayega, that also will. Okay, now see this. This is a tower, AB. and CD is the building. Okay, so now see what they are given. Read the first line. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower. So this is called as a foot of the tower. This is tower. Okay, and this is building. And this is called as a top of the building. Top of the building. So that angle is given as how much? 60. So I'll take from here till here. See this, till the top. Yes, till here. This angle is given as how much? 30 degree. And since it is angle, so what I'll do is I will make it dotted. Okay, this angle is given as how much? 30 degree. Okay, so that is the first thing given. What is the next thing given is the angle of elevation of top of the tower. So this is the top of the tower from the foot of the building. So this is the foot of the building. उल्टा दिया है अभी. So from here, just a minute. From here, if I'm looking at the top of the tower, this, just a minute. Just 2 minutes, students. Let me do it again. Just a minute. This line is not coming proper. Okay, so we might get now. Yes, now see this. Up to this top. Okay, this angle is given as 60 degree. Okay, so let me show this dotted again. Okay, this is given as 60. Now students, did you understood why I took tower big in size and building small in size? See the angles. Okay, yes, 60 degree is more. Okay, 60 degree is more. So this tower has to be long because from here when I'm looking up, this angle is 60 degree. And this is the building. This building has to be small because when I'm looking at the top of the building, this angle is 30 degree. Is the concept understood, students? Anyone having problem with the diagram? Okay, fine. Now they are given if the tower is 50 meter high. So this is the tower, 50 meter high. And the question is you have to find the height of the building. So I'm writing the height of the building as X. Okay. Now suppose students in exam, if you did vice versa, मतलब हमने tower, we made tower small and building high. Okay, means suppose if you did like this. Okay, if you did it like this, you did this 50, angle correct है, but angle correct होना चाहिए. ये 50 और ये X, like this. Don't worry, your sum will be correct. Only the thing is, your value of X is going to be less than 50. Because the correct figure is the red color figure what I have drawn. Okay, your answer will not go wrong because you have made the correct angles. अगर angles wrong है तो sum wrong जाएगा. So let us write down. Let AB be the tower and DC be the building. Okay. Now let's start with the sum. Now here we have two right angle triangles. Again, which are those triangles? Those we have to do. So the first triangle is of tower. So I'm going to draw it big. And the second is of the building. So what I'll do is I will draw how the building is in the main figure. See this, students. See how I'm drawing the triangles also. I'm drawing the triangle how it is given in the figure. Okay, so this will make you to understand the sum more properly. This is given as 60 degree. This is 50 meters. Or we'll just write down 50. We'll do calculations. Okay, this is C. This is D. This is B. This is 90. This is 30 degree. And you have to find X. Okay, what is X? That is nothing but the height of the building. And now if you see, students, I will show you the previous sum also. The previous two sums, what we did? The pedestal and the statue, and before this we did the tower in the building. If you see the figure, this figure and the figure what we did just now, figure is totally different. These two figures are totally different. But now when I do the calculations are going to be almost similar. Okay, so once you draw the two triangles separately, students, your sum is going to be very easy. Okay, so let us start. In triangle ABD, tan 60 AB upon BD, tan 60 is root 3, 50 upon BD, BD is 50 upon root 3. Now I got root 3, so then you will think, sir, rationalize karte hain. Rationalize karenge, but not now. Let me see what I'm getting on the right hand side. In triangle CDB. Okay, always do that, students. Never rationalize first. First, let's see what we are getting on the right hand side. This is 1 upon root 3. This is CD. Okay, and this is BD. I'm going to put the value of BD. See this. I have the value of BD. This value of BD. I will substitute. Okay, but not now. I'll erase this. What I'll do is first I'll cross multiply. Okay, so what I'll get is just a minute. Let me put X over here because we are finding X. So what is X equals to? BD upon root 3. Okay, if I shift, I get BD upon root 3. Now I will put the value of root 3. Now I'm going to put the value of root 3 here. Okay, so if I substitute the value of root 3, what I'll get, value of BD over here. What is BD? 50 upon root 3. और ये upon root 3 तो है ये ऐसा. So what I got is 50 upon 3. See, students, no need to rationalize. No need to rationalize. 50 divided by 3, it is 16.67. Okay, so what we'll get the final answer as we got the height of the building. The height of the building is 16.67 meters. Okay, 16.67 meters. Students, just go through this. Okay, first go through the main figure. First go through the main figure. Read the question, see how we got the figure. And once you form the two triangles, okay, then the calculations are same. Okay, now these are the two triangles. We did tan 60 and tan 30. And then we are substituting the value. Okay, so I hope you have understood this sum. Now students, I want you to read the next sum and try to draw the diagram, or at least try to imagine the diagram, how the diagram will come. There are two poles of equal height on the opposite side of the road. Which is 80 meter wide. So the length of the road is 80 meter. Okay, so I have to draw two poles. So these are the two poles what we are drawing. Okay. Okay, since they are of equal height. Yes, this is a sum. These are the two poles of equal height. So that is AB and CD. They are on the opposite side of the road. Okay, so this is the road. Okay. Now this total is 80 meters. Total is 80 meters. And they have given from a point between them on a road. Now students, they have given between them. मतलब क्या? Midpoint नहीं. Okay, now see this. I am taking the point anywhere over here. See point P. But it is not the midpoint. Okay, they have not specified that it is a midpoint. Okay, anywhere in between the road. Yes. So from this point P, if I'm looking at the first tower, see, if I'm looking at the first tower and just, yes, and from the same point, if I'm looking at the other tower, see, yes, I'm looking at the other tower, somewhat like this. Okay, and since it is imaginary line, okay, let me show it dotted. It's just a line of vision. Okay, now it is simple to understand, students, that if you are very close to the tower, you have to look more upside. You have to look more up to see the top of the tower. So see this. This angle is going to be 60 degree and this angle is going to be 30 degree. And these two towers are of equal height. So it is going to be X and X. So the question is, you have to find X. Okay, here you have to find the height of the pole. Okay, ये X लिया हमने. अच्छा, and you have to find one more thing, the distance of the point from the pole. Okay, now see what I'm doing is, students, this total is 80. Okay, let me show it this way. Okay, this total distance is 80. Okay, this total is 80. If I take BP as y, can I take this as 80 minus y? Students, I want you to read the whole sum, okay, and see the figure. Understand how we got the figure. Till the time I'll write down the theory part of it. Read the question and understand the diagram. Okay, so I've written all the things. Let AB and CD be the pole, equal poles. Let BD be the road and P be the point of observation. Okay, now what you see over here is the two triangles, what we normally draw, separate triangles. Okay, those two triangles are already separate. One is on the right hand side and another is on the left hand side. So now for this figure, students, if you don't want to draw the figure, if you don't want to draw the two triangles separately, we'll do, but calculations side by side. Okay, now see the main figure and see what I'm writing here. In triangle ABC. Okay, I'm talking about this triangle. Tan 60 is AB upon BC. Okay, let me put the values. Tan 60 is √3, AB is X, and BP is Y. Okay, okay. Now if you see, students, over here, I don't know X and I don't know Y. I don't know two things. So what I'll do? Let it be. Let this side be as it is. Let me take the other triangle. Right? Let me take the other triangle. देखते क्या आता है? In triangle CDP, tan 30 equals to CD upon PD. Let me put the values. Tan 30 is 1 upon √3. This is X. And this is 80 minus Y. Yes. Now I don't need the main figure. Now I don't need the main figure. Now I have to just do the calculations and find the value of X also and Y also, because we have to find two things. We have to find out the height of the two equal poles and at what distance the point P is. Okay. Now see what I'm doing. See the left hand side. If I cross multiply, what I'll get? X equals to √3y. Okay. I'll mark this as 1. Okay. Let me do it this way. I'll mark this as 1. If I cross multiply on the right hand side, what I'll get? X equals to 80 minus y upon √3. I'll mark this as 2. Okay. Now see, students, this is the benefit of solving both the triangles simultaneously. I'm doing one step in each. Now see the students, this is also the value of X and this is also the value of X. Both are value of X. So now I'll solve that part in the middle like this. From 1 and 2, can I say this value of X, that is √3y, equal to this value of X, that is 80 minus y upon √3. Students, let me know that whether you have understood this step. Okay, it is same like the previous sum. हाँ, हमने सब्स्टिट्यूट ही किया है, यहाँ पर थोड़ा स्टेप आगे पीछे है, बाकी कुछ नहीं है. The sums are the same. Okay, so now when I shift root 3 over here, okay, I'll directly multiply and write down 3y 80 minus y will come here, 4y is 80, y equal to 20. Okay, so I got the value of y. Now students, see what I'll do, just a minute. Now this value of y, I'm going to put in 1. Why I'm going to put in 1, not in 2? Because in 2, if you see on the top right hand side corner, we have denominator as root 3. तो वो rationalize और वो सब करना पड़ेगा, and I don't want to do that. बस, we got it very easily. Okay. Now I got the value of x, and I got the value of y. Okay. Now I'll just draw a rough figure here, students. What we did on top. This was the figure what we did. Okay, this was 60 degree. This was 30 degree. This was x. We got that x as 20 root 3. That is nothing but the the height of the pole. Okay, and I'll just need the names. Just a minute. VPD. Okay, this is VPD. This we took it as y. We got the value of y as 20. This we took it as 80 minus y. Okay, so that is 80 minus 20. That is 60. Okay, so I don't want to take the screen up and down again and again. So I am taking that. Now see what I'm writing on the left hand side. VP equal to y equal to 20 meters. DP equal to 80 minus y. 80 minus 20, that is 60 meters. We got 3 answers, students. Yes, और ये तीनों हमारे आंसर है. Now see how it is. Okay, now see this in the rough figure. 20 root 3 is the height of the pole. The height of the pole equal to 20 root 3 meters. That is the first answer. And the distance is 20 meters and 60 meters. Okay, 20 meters on this side and 60 meters on this side. So what I'll write down. Okay, just a minute. Let me read the question. What are you to find out? The height of the pole and the distance of the point. Yes. The distance of the point from the poles is 20 meter and 60 meter. 20 meter and 60 meter. Okay, students, just a minute. I'll just erase this. I want you to understand the whole sum. Very important sum. Okay, just a minute. Here. Read the question, see the figure, then I'll take the calculations. Then I'll show you the calculations. Okay, students, now see the calculations. We have taken 2 triangles. Okay, tan 30 and tan 60. Okay, so that from 1 and 2 is important. So after we substitute from 1 and 2, when you equate both, we get the value of y. Okay, that value of y we substitute in equation 1, we get the value of x, and then we get the distance of the point from both the sides, that is 20 meter and 60 meter.